Welcome to the world of Hearthron. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master Bilbo. Today, myself and my grandson Alex, we are going to play a new game that he just got today from Games by James. It's called 5 Minute Dungeon. I have a lot of people on my Twitter account asking a lot of times what are good games to teach younger players to kind of introduce them into the world of Dungeons and Dragons. And we'll see if we haven't played this game, so we're going to see how it goes. It's a chaotic, cooperative, real time card game. It's for ages 8 and up, and it's by Spin Master. So you got it from Games by James today, right?
Yep.
And so, why did you get the game?
Well, first of all, it was surprisingly cheap.
How much was the game?
It was $20,
Okay.
and I thought my gift card only had $25, but it turned out I had 50 on it.
Yeah.
So I was like, "There's a $50 game," and I wanted to get it, but it was like it's too expensive.
What was the game that was the
I think it was
$50
called
game?
Crawl or something.
Okay. All right. So, we will go ahead and play this. We have not played it. Alex has reviewed the rules and has got all that down, right?
Yeah, I have the rules down. I've looked over.
He's looked over everything. I have not. So I will give my honest opinion as we play through. We will play at least one game. It's supposed to be 5 minute dungeons, right?
Yes.
There's 5 different bosses, correct?
Yep.
There's 10 characters.
Yep.
And you can play how many people?
2 to 5 people.
2 to 5 people. And it gets harder the more players. Is that correct?
Kind of, because what happens when you have more players is you have less cards, max cards in your hand. So say if you have 4 to 5 people, you only have a 3-card hand. And that means if you want to activate your abilities, you have to discard your whole hand.
All right. Okay, so that's interesting. So with that, we will go ahead and play. So what do we do first?
First of all, I'm going to put out our bosses.
Okay, and so we just
the stack of bosses.
Set them up right there.
And our first one is the Baby Barbarian.
Okay, so I'm going to try to pull in on this here. So that's the Baby Barbarian. Let me get an angle on this.
And there's also going to be an app.
Sorry for the camera. Trying to get the stand in a good setup. And of course, it's not working the way I want.
So
normally I record everything from mounted tripods and such for our Dungeons and Dragons game, but we are not doing that right now. So also there is a app, is that correct? Is it an app?
Yes, it's an app for the timer, and it also has a narrated story. Depending on which one you choose, it's a different voice actor. And the one we're going to be doing is Spooky.
Okay.
Because Halloween just happened.
Yep.
And I'm going to just go over the character I just chose.
Well, before we do that, let's explain what's the boss baby, and then we'll talk about characters.
So, this
or Baby Barbarian. Sorry, boss number 1, Baby Barbarian. So once again, right there on the cover, you see it's a pretty goofy character. So I'm sure kids, the younger kids, will enjoy this. So what are all the things on that card mean?
So first of all, the 20 is the base number of cards that are put in the stack of the door deck.
Okay.
Which are monsters, obstacles, and such, and people. So.
What are is it those ghosts there? The purple things?
So these are the cards we get, and that's what we need as soon as we get through the whole door deck.
Okay.
To beat him.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go from there. So now we picked characters. Is that correct?
So yes, and I'm going to explain my character first.
Go ahead.
Is the wizard.
Let's show them up. Show the picture first, and then you can explain it.
So I'm playing the wizard, and all characters are double-sided because there's 5 total decks of different colors.
All right, so it's a pretty cool wizard. Good artwork. It's good cardboard. And then that's a sorceress on the back.
Yeah, if you want to play.
So you can play a sorceress, Or you can play a wizard. All right, there you go.
And the reason I'm choosing the wizard is because we're probably going to need this. It's called Stop Time, and all the abilities are activated by discarding 3 cards. You throw it in your discard pile. And this one, which means I get to pause time until a card is played. So
Okay.
we get to take time to strategize and think and get our wits together.
Okay. What is now you get 2 characters or just one?
You
It's just
get
one, right?
character, but
Okay,
since we're
so-
playing a 2-player game, we each get 2 decks.
Okay.
So depending on what he picks.
So let me show you the other classes here. So we have Ninja. And on the back of Ninja, we have the Thief. All right. We have the Barbarian. Barbarian. All right. And, a Gladiator. All right. Oh, I might do the Gladiator there. Huntress, except I do love Rangers. Oh, and the Ranger on the back. And then last, we have a Paladin.
And then the weakest character for 2 people.
And the Valkyrie. So, typical D&D classes. That's, every role-playing game and everything is based on the grandfather of them all. So I'm going to play the Ranger. All right.
What's the ability?
A trick shot. Is that the ability?
Yep.
Trick shot, discard 3 cards to defeat a person.
So there are different types of enemies. There's obstacles,
Okay.
there's persons, and there's monsters. And you have to play certain cards to get rid of them.
Okay.
And
We'll see how.
playing cards, you'll play in like a central pile.
Okay.
And once you meet the requirements, you don't put it in your discard. It just is.
Well, we'll play that out, right? Okay.
So now for our base deck, you get the green.
And that's because of the Ranger?
Yep. And I
Okay.
get blue.
And where do I put my green cards on?
So go in your draw pile, but you're gonna have to mix some stuff up because we're also getting a second deck.
Okay, so
And I've
do
already-
we shuffle the decks?
Yes, we'll shuffle them too.
All right. So I have the green deck here.
I'm
All
taking
right.
my second one since I've already looked over this stuff,
Okay.
which is the paladin, which is the yellow guys, which is the paladin, and
Okay.
they work well together with this combo.
Okay.
And now there's the.
So why would you think a paladin wizard would work together? I would think a wizard rogue would work together well, just in my Dungeons
Actually, no,
and
this is
Dragons
the wrong one.
experience.
This is wizard fighter. This wizard fighter works well.
Okay. All right. So what are the other decks? So I can choose.
Between thief or paladin.
Okay.
Thief or Valkyrie.
I can't do the gladiator one. Is that the one
That's
you
the
just
fighter.
took? Okay.
That's the one I
I'll do the thief since I do like to play ranger rogue type characters.
Now we mix them together.
All right, so we shuffle them together. So that will be one part of the game where we'd have to undo the decks afterwards. Is that
Yes.
correct?
And then
Well, that's going to be something for you to do because Grandpa isn't. All right. So how many times should you shuffle a deck, buddy?
probably quite a bit because
7 times. If you shuffle a deck 7 times, that will mix up the cards well enough. That is a poker tip for all of you out there, since I play poker a lot too. And
I might
that's
shuffle it.
what you want to do is shuffle at least 7 times
Once
to
you're
get a
done shuffling, I'll
good
be done shuffling.
deck shuffle. Oh, really? I'm a lot faster than you.
Oh really?
Yes.
I've been shuffling. I've shuffled.
You shuffled more than me? Really?
Yeah.
A poker? You know how many
Well,
times?
no, I'm talking about like right now. I've shuffled more times than you have.
Yeah, but I'm already done. I've already done 7 times. Probably
I think
8.
I've done like 8.
Okay. All right. Yeah, obviously you do more.
Okay,
all right.
Now there's a few. I'm gonna set this up before we start drawing our hand.
All right. So what are these cards here now?
First of all, there's the door deck. Which
Okay.
is pretty cool.
So the door deck is like you're going into the dungeon
I'm
and
just
the.
shuffling this just because I'm gonna have to shuffle these for sure.
Okay, but so the door decks. So the door deck is just in a sense dungeon things like you open a
Yeah.
door in a dungeon.
So first
Okay.
of all, there needs to be 20 of these
Okay.
because of the
Okay.
number count.
Okay.
3, 4. Okay, so that's the door deck.
All right. And where does the door deck go?
It'll go here, but there's a few more things that need to be shuffled in,
Okay.
which are these challenge cards.
All right.
Which
And how
are
many
events
challenge cards go in
and mini
there?
bosses. 2 for each player.
Okay, so that would be 4 then.
Yep, and I'm gonna shuffle these because there's some events, some mini bosses, which cannot be killed by like abilities.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need to just make sure there can't like the mini bosses. Oh yeah, they just can't be defeated using a special ability like that.
All right.
I'll shuffle this after. I'm just throwing them in there randomly.
All right. Are there any more cards, or this is all the cards we
This
use?
is all the cards we need.
Okay, and there's no dice involved. It's purely a card game, correct?
Yes.
All right, perfect. All right. So now we go onto the app.
First of all, we can draw our hand, which is
How many cards?
5 cards.
5 cards. All right.
And you can draw like up to that amount, and special abilities allow you to draw higher than that. Oof! Yes, goodness.
All right. So
There's special cards which explain themselves. and
showing
then
my
there's-
cards here. So I got donation. Give your hand to another player. Wow. I don't know what this means, but we'll find out. Steal another player's hand. Steal another player's hand.
The thief is really good.
And backstab. Defeat a person. All right. So, okay. All right. So those are my cards.
Yes, and so there's-
Now, let me ask you this question. So it's cooperative in the sense, but do you let the other player know what your hand is, or no? It's kind of
not
you keep
really,
it. Okay.
but like we kind of cooperate.
Okay.
And there's symbol cards, like that shield one, since I saw your hand.
Yep.
Which are just basic cards. You use them to normally defeat monsters.
Okay. So we have our 5 cards. Now what do we do? Do we
Once I start the timer,
Okay.
I'll flip over the top card, and there's no turns. It's just fast pace, throwing cards out there, defeating the monsters.
Okay. So sort of like in a sense how fast Uno goes or whatever.
Except no turns.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. There's turns. Okay. More like war, I guess. I don't know. All right. Whoops. Sorry.
So, I'm going to turn up my volume, because there's narration.
All right. Perfect.
The dungeon just got spookier. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. So is that in a sense we're looking
Yes, so
for?
we need an arrow.
I don't have an arrow. Do I have to draw another card or something?
No, but I could play this, but I want to save that. You could say discard 3 cards and beat them.
I don't have a discard.
Well, no.
Oh.
You get 3 of your cards if you discard them.
Okay, so if I discard 3 of my cards?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so, and now do I face them up or face down?
Face up in the discard pile.
Okay. And then I can draw 3 cards?
Yes, you can draw up to 3 cards. Okay, he's defeated. Move on. Ooh, it's a monster.
Okay.
Okay, pause time.
Timer paused.
I use my ability to stop time.
All right.
So, until
So,
card is played,
what's backstab? Defeat a person? How do I defeat a person? Is that for the boss?
so when you play that card,
Yeah.
any person card is defeated.
So what's a person card?
Like it'll say. So it'll say monster, person, or obstacle.
Oh, okay. So that's
I
a
can
monster.
defeat this, okay? So I'm getting ready. Okay, ready? I can defeat this
Oh,
right now.
oh, okay. I get it
So
now.
you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Timer resumed.
So we flip another card?
Okay, obstacle.
Okay, well, I can use this wild card, right? Does that take anything?
This counts as any resource, and then I have a jump.
4 minutes to go.
Do I draw another card? Do I always have 5 or just
5,
4?
yeah.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
I have a mixed card there.
Do we need an arrow? No, I don't. Oh, no, I have a mix. But do we need a mixed and a sword? Or a sword?
Yeah, I already have
Oh,
it.
you can do both, right?
I know, I already did that though.
Oh, okay. But you can't be a sword?
It's both.
Oh, it's both. Oh, wow. Okay. So now I have to discard 3 cards.
Or you
But-
play the backstab.
Oh, the backstab, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so the backstab, that automatic cheese, I gotta get used to that. All right, so, oh, I got,
Shield.
oh,
Let's see it.
okay, I got the shield, right? I can pick 2 cards. I got a sword,
Yeah, you can have 2 more cards.
and
I don't have anything.
I can do another backstab,
You
right?
have another one now?
Yeah, I do.
Then you want to do those at the start.
Oh, because it takes the whole
Yeah.
thing out? Oh, jeez, okay.
Your shield.
I have a ghost, all right? Remember 2 cards, right?
Okay, bam.
All right, good, okay. So,
Wait, I
sprint.
need that one.
Here we go. Sprint, that defeats an
Yeah,
obstacle.
yeah, it does.
Perfect.
It's an
Okay,
obstacle.
cool. All right,
Challenge
jeez.
card. Event. All players discard 3 cards.
Oh, jeez.
Get rid of that.
All right, so 3 cards and I get 3 more. Jeez. This is intense.
I know.
All right, and then, let me see. I need an arrow card, right?
And I got rid of mine.
1, 2. So we gotta discard cards. I mean, if we can't do it, right, we gotta discard cards
Do you
quick.
want me to just- oh, yeah, we need to pause time.
I don't have a thing to pause time. That's
Yeah,
I
got rid of it?
mean, what do you mean pause time?
Discard 3?
Yeah, I discarded 3.
Okay, then this is dead because it's a person.
Why is it dead if I
Because
discard?
remember your ability kills a person.
Oh, jeez. Oh man. All right. So
Okay, I'd like to take some time to think. This is bad. Like,
wow.
really
So this
bad.
so this is a pretty intense game. So I can do an arrow.
Wait, no,
Oh,
wait,
okay,
Don't
I gotta
play,
wait.
Don't play yet. Don't play yet.
Okay.
Put that card back. Put the
Okay,
back.
okay.
Because once we play, we have to start the timer again
We got a minute. What? We gotta get through this whole deck in a
and beat the boss.
minute and 54 seconds. Oh no, we're not gonna beat
Hey.
this.
I have a card that allows us both to draw 3 cards, and that allows us to go over the max. But you cannot draw cards until you're under. Okay, ready?
What do you mean? What do you mean you have a card that
That
does
allows
what?
us to draw 3 cards each.
Extra?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still get to keep my total
Yes.
5 and add.
Ready?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, ready to start?
Yeah, I'm ready to start.
Oh, this is
Oh,
bad. This
so I
is
got that there, and I got a wild, so I can do another
And
arrow.
then that's gone. Bam.
All right.
Ooh, challenge
Oh,
card.
jeez.
All players discard a card. Okay, that's easy. Do it. You have to do it before I get rid of it.
Discard a card. Okay. She's gonna grab another one. What is
All
this?
players discard your hand.
Okay,
I have the
jeez.
best hand too.
Okay.
I
Nobody. Because this is super fat. Well, this is the first time we're playing.
I'm just playing in Raid, so we each get 3 more cards. We each get 3 cards.
You guys.
Hold on, buddy. I'll talk to you when we're done with the game. All right, so I got a ghost, and I.
Pause time.
The clock
Okay.
is
You're welcome. Okay, I saved us. Okay, do you have an arrow on that?
I do have an arrow.
Okay, I can play the ghost. You play the arrow. Ready?
Yep, I got it.
Set. Go.
timer resumed.
I'm playing.
All right, I have a sword.
I have a sword and arrow. Bam.
All right.
Look at my feet.
Oh, I got 3 of those. Got it.
Papa, look at my feet.
I got a wild, so I can play that as
sword.
Okay. I gotta draw cards.
Papa, look at my feet. Guys.
Person.
Play, buddy. Hold on, man. Person.
I got the shield.
Okay, I got 2 arrows. All right.
It's just a mess.
All right. I have none of that, but I need 2 more
I have
cards.
the arrow.
Is this an obstacle? No, it's a person. I have a defeat a person.
That's nice.
All right.
Hey, Papa.
Buddy, hold on. I got a ghost.
We might play multiple.
Another card.
Oh, wait,
None of
I can
that.
defeat a monster, a fireball.
Okay, jeez. All right, an obstacle. I gotta defeat an obstacle.
Only 10 seconds left.
Oh, we're not gonna do this one. I got one of these.
3,
Bam.
1.
Oh, we lost.
All right.
Papa.
True.
Now we know what we're doing.
Papa.
Yes, buddy.
Can I play one of these animals things?
All right, why don't you stop that for a sec? All right, no, buddy, upstairs. Because Alex and I are playing right now, and we're recording a video. So go upstairs. Nope. What did I say? Go upstairs. You can take the plate. Watch where you're
Might
walking.
be easier with 3 people. I think 3 people is the easiest way to
All right, so this pretty intense game, as you've just watched.
We're zooming through cards.
We're zooming through cards. It's fun, but it's pretty intense. You just got to be super focused. So I don't know. For me to say an 8-year-old playing this, I don't know. An 8-year-old, what do you think, Alex?
Like
Alex,
maybe
you are how old?
12.
12. So he's 12. He's been playing Dungeons and Dragons since he was 6. But this is pretty fast fly game. Now that we know what we're doing, I think we can probably play around and defeat a monster. So there's what you can do is play this in a sense. Yep, it's a 5-minute game, so it's a quick game. Or you can play 5 minutes and, maybe you get through all 5 monsters in 25 minutes or 30 minutes. Really, the one biggest thing is you have to reshuffle the decks, which probably takes the most amount of time, especially if you see that mess there. So I would say that would be the big thing. It's a fun game. And we'll play it, of course, again and try it out, and maybe I'll make a comment on our video if we defeated Boss Baby here in a retry here. So it's cool. I wouldn't say it's for probably 8-year-olds, maybe 10.
Yeah.
But the graphics on the cards and everything, the cards are really cool. Super fast game, and
You need to be able to think fast.
you definitely need to be able to think on your feet very fast, which is also a good trait to have in Dungeons and Dragons, right? Because somebody's character died last night in our game, and if he would have thought fast, he would have jumped out the window instead of letting the building collapse on him.
I'm going to actually switch over to the Barbarian.
All right. So I'm going to sign out of the video. And if you like this, please hit the like and the subscribe. I'll also put this out on my Twitter account so people can see this. And if you like seeing this game or you have any questions about it, put it in the comments, and I promise I will get back to you and answer any questions that I can answer for you. Thanks a lot. Remember,
It's cool to be a geek. Pass it on.
have a good night. Bye.